Are we ready now? Let's click to the live stream now. It's on an orange. We are waiting. Not okay. Please can yes I am. Really click on to live stream. Then after that, click join. If you can't see it, simply refresh your page. If you can't see it, simply refresh refresh your page. Are we okay with that now? I already have Joseph here. Joseph, how are you? Welcome.
I'm fine, man.
Okay, good.
Hello, man. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, you're welcome. Hello, I can hear you. Welcome. I can hear you.
Okay, okay.
Hello?
Yeah, Ngozi, I can also hear you. How are we tonight?
We are fine, sir. And you?
I'm kind of,
Hello?
yeah,
This is
okay, hello.
Ngozi. I'm here.
Okay, I'm kind of fine that I think two of you are not clowns like Godwin, that is a big clown. I'm fine.
Okay. Thank God for that. Let's wait for
Yes,
our
so who
government.
is presenting? Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. If the system is kind of, if you didn't upload, you can refresh your page, then that to the live stream will upload.
Okay. Okay. Ajay is there.
Okay, so remember, all I need is your names.
It's my
Then
face, not here.
you said, remember, all I need is your name, then the name of your presenter, your names, then also now skip the questions on the tax and go straight to this plan, the work plan. Okay,
Wait.
we understand. Can we start now? Is the presenter here now?
Yes, hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, this is Ajan Dubisi.
Okay, Ndubisi, how are you tonight?
I'm
You're fine. I know you're
hello.
fine. Can you go ahead and start? Yes, I know you're fine. Go ahead and start to present. All right.
Okay. Um. Unfortunately, you cannot. Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
I said, must you be seeing my face because I want to go to
No,
the Google
you want to go to Google what?
slides.
No, no, don't use the Google slide because of network.
Okay.
Don't share your screen here because of the network, okay? So that we don't shut ourselves down.
Okay.
What I just want to, the Google slide you can send to the email I will give you so that I can watch it and see how beautiful you've worked, okay?
Okay. Okay.
But because of the network the way it is, let's not share screen. Just go straight and
Okay.
summarize your hair. Good, thank you. I like that. Go ahead. But
So I can go.
I hope. Go on, go on, go on.
I can. All right. Good evening, great minds. My name is Ajan Dubisi. the leader of Seco 5 on MMM Guider School 2017 on business game 2017 0317 Group 20 Seco 5 developing MMM Global in Thailand. That is our task. Now we have about 5 members in our group. Who is the group leader? Joseph Oyani, Azubike Ifeanyi, Linda Ngozi, Obianuju Olisa. Now, introduction. Thailand is a fast-growing domestic market with a population of about 67.01 million people. The capital of Thailand is Bangkok. Now, tax 1 of MMM business game. Internet, a team well trained, knowledge received in the school, and a $50,000. The aim is to develop MMM Global in Thailand. To establish MMM Global in Thailand, the objective to improve the growth and the services of MMM Global by telling people MMM ideology, how MMM works, benefits and the risks associated with it. That is going to Thailand is 20 and even souvenirs with MMM brand, which will be distributed to people to motivate them. So who are we targeting in the Thailand to get involved in MMM Global? We are targeting the internet marketers, bloggers, students, private firm owner, social workers, unemployed citizens, entrepreneurs, stock firms, etc. Now, on the first week on our getting to Thailand, we are expected to 2,500 participants in that first week. That will give us at least $50 per participant. That week, you know, before we get to Thailand, and other traveling documents. For going to print handbills and posters that will cost about $7,000. Logistics and employ ad hoc Thai language. All this water and drinks, which will cost us $6,731. Now, project to use bulk SMS to attract people, banner, and other things, which will cost us $2,050. Now, in summary, we have budget of $50,000. This put together will cost us $231.65. Then, from the $50 given to us, we have $18,768.3. In tax 2, engaging or preparing to get us PH or donate $300 each at least. And in our first week, we have registered $2,500 participant for that week. Amount of PH by participant, we times it $300 times $2,500. You'll be getting $750. Registration bonus for this $2,500 No, registration bonus for $300 is $20. $20 by 2,500, you get $50. $50,000, sorry. The total sum of PH registration bonus will now be $800,000. Then the 30%, 0.3 multiplied by $750,000, which will give us $225,000. And needed to pay for 2,500 older participants is $30 plus capital they invested or they donated plus bonus of $20. All this will amount to $1,025,000. Visited in that first week is $750,000. Now, the objectives continue. Additional cash will now be needed because the $2,500 multiplied by $300 will give us $750. And now the amount needed is $1,025,000. So we are now running in deficit of $275,000. Are you there?
Yes.
Hello.
Go ahead. Hello, go ahead.
So
I'm here.
to be able to pay this old participant, additional $275,000, we will need a new members to come in. And how do you get at least the minimum number of people that we need to pay up that amount? You divide that $275,000, which is additional, by $300 to get the actual amount that will be used to pay the first participant. You now be needing 917 new members to pay off that amount, which include their 30% bonus and their 30% Mavro growth and the 20% $20 bonus. Resources that we need to put together is now to organize more seminars, train members to become guiders and managers, use social media to publicize, create more awareness in social. Now we have incurred another expenses, which in all this thing will cost us $4,600. Now, previous 18,007, which is left, our balance $18,768.35. Budget balance is now $14,146,000. Now, tax 3. The tax 3, we are now running into the next 4 weeks, which is 1 month. It is time to start paying. Span of $2,500 from first week. So in that 4 week, you multiply 2,500 by 4. We'll be getting 10,000 participants at that point. So for that 1 month, 4 weeks, we have 10,000 participants. Then average donation is $300 in that month. You multiply that $300 by 10,000 participants, you'll be having $3 million. Now, these people, these 10,000, assuming 1/3 of the 10,000 participants refer one persons each. So the system, so 1/3 of $10,000 will give us 3,334 participants. When added, you now see that we have 13,334 participants for that month. So we'll be able now to have a total of 13,334. When PH $300, you have 4,200,000. And we have at that month a strategic plan for the period. Now we need to double our effort. We'll make use of strategy previously adopted and ensure that our target is achieved by working seriously with managers. Another expenses will also at this period, no much expenses will be needed. Only expenses of $1,000 will need for seminars and the other expenses and the other logistics. So the previous balance we have is 14,144.46. Our expenses is $1,000. Then we are now left with a balance of $13,144.46. Now tax 4. The 2 months. After 2 months, now the Thailand is going to have a holiday, and that holiday will affect the system because they will need money to process the holiday, and 75% is going to drop. So it's a huge blow on the system. Imagine 75% our system. So we let's say target participant for a week was 2,500. New by 75%. We'll now reduce it. So about 1,875 participants are now losing in the system in a week. So we only left with 625 participants, 1,500 are going to work well on the system. So in the next 3 months, 3 weeks, what are we going to do in order to curtail this menace that is disturbing us? We are going to double our effort by trying to make sure that we now provide almost 625 to our fund. You find out that the system now try to come back to life. We also have that 3 million naira by 10,000 people multiplied by $300. Now to achieve this, we have put training, we have put in place to train more voluntary members to become guiders, organize seminars. That is to achieve that target. Now, our previous balance of doing this is $13,144.46. Our expenses at this point is $3,088.88. Our balance now is $9,905.58. Now tax 5. At tax 5, you find out that what you adopted in the previous tax was not working well in the system. So what do? You map out a strategic plan to resolve the persistent issue or drawback. So resources needed to resolve these issues. Number of participants needed to donate enough to balance the system to its original state is required. So you double your effort by bringing 625 plus 2,500 participants who have as our 1 week participant. So we have 3,135 in a week. So you see, this did not work out. Assuming these people we efficient to have about 1,155 registered. So we are still having a drawback at this point. So we try to continue, and they will see that in that 1 month, about 4,090 participants were registered. So about 5,910 participants, people that is already we are owing. So we are running in deficit already. So these people, the total amount of people, you will now realize is $1,227,000. So the deficit we have now is $1,773,000. The amount that is even higher. So the methodology to contain that in low budget, we cannot embark on making money-intensive plan. Now we can employ the ideology of using one stone to kill two or even three birds at this point. Each guide or manager must organize an emergency seminar to address the panic. They should tell them that the contribution is the only thing that can save MMM Global, because the strength of the system depends on its members or participants. Tell them not to panic and they mind what they say to avoid creating more panic in the system. At this point, we have to utilize social media by placing advert and the other videos and the other. We have to train more guiders to break participants into smaller units possible for follow-up, answering certain questions, and attend to issue quickly. So that is that on tax 6. At this point, the month delay in payment has increased to 7 days, and it is not good. At this point, pause mode is inevitable. So we are going to introduce pause mode at this point. So we need members or participants, we need to guide them right on what pause mode is all about. Guide them about why pause mode has to be introduced at this point and how it can be overturned. Increase MMM awareness in remote area, region, state, or even village. On week one, we hold meeting with all participants, guiding them on what pause mode is, assure them nothing will happen to their Mavro. Pause mode will stay till the system becomes stable. On week 2, we continue with social media and other media. We increase seminars to about 4,000 new members. On week 3, we share letter of happiness on social medias like Facebook. We motivate guiders to work more and they check seminar progress. On week 4, we will share videos of happiness on YouTube and other social media, and they continue with the plan and they work with the guiders. On that methodology continue of taxes, there is need for new seminar at this point. BOK SML, revolution of billboard and the handbill. So it's going to cost us money at this point. It's going to cost us about $1,072.21. So against our previous budget, which is $9,905.58. So we are now having a current balance of $8,003.37. So on tax 7, we have seen that our effort is inefficient to resolve the system problem. So what do? There will be a fresh introduction of MMM, but MMM encourage people to provide help more than they want to withdraw. More letter of happiness on social media and the YouTube. Organize seminars, etc. At this point, you know, there may be a reset, and you know, resetting Mavro will bring bad reputation to Global, because there is going to be a mixed reaction. So nevertheless, this may be inevitable at this point. To achieve success, damage to the system reputation, here are a few steps to follow. You think and the research on how to make panic members to cool down. We are going to make sure we don't hide vital information from them. We organize a seminar and tell them there will be a system restart. We answer their query correctly and make sure everyone is happy, and tell them to embrace change campaign because it starts with them. Let the people see how managers and the guiders are providing help effortlessly to each other. Tell them they need to provide the help and the impact to people. Remember, success is when we are going to also remember that success is when one fail and rise again and do more, not just standing. So thank you and God bless you. And God bless MMM.
Thank you so much, Ndubisi. I thank your team, Joseph, Ngozi, Ngozi Azubike, Onyinye, that's Onyinye Joseph, Abi. Then
Yes.
Ivy Uju, I appreciate all of you, but let me analyze this. It's not, MMM is not paying anybody. Our community doesn't pay people like a match board that ensures that it links, merges people to do donations at every point in time. So when you say we don't have enough to pay people, MMM don't have any central account and people don't pay into any central account in MMM. Do we understand that?
Okay.
Do we understand this?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Then when you talked about, there's another thing you talked about. When you talked about the view of trying to increase money, you should understand this is trying to increase PH from members because we didn't collect money from them. We are not saving their money. We are only matching people in our community. So just note that MMM does not have central account. We don't pay people. MMM don't have their money because they didn't pay into our hands. Okay. Then there's
Okay.
something I want us to understand. There's something I want us to understand. After going through the business game, how do we see it with the requests we keep making that we need our 216 Mavro? We need them. They should come immediately as fast as they should, blah and blah blah blah. And after going through your research, go need to be requesting seriously for an immediate GH of our 216. I want us to note this. The 216 Mavro leave MMM pocket or account. Remember, we PH to GH. It is a cross carpet of donating to a colleague, a friend, even your enemy, a brother, a village mate, a schoolmate, and all that. The 216 Mavro is in the pocket of people who GH'd November, December. Just like you were saying, if PH does not meet up, it will shorten GH, just like you said in your calculations. So when we keep thinking and imagining about 216 Mavro, it like it's somewhere and MMM is restricted. Our community MMM is so responsible that it removed itself from the fund. It allowed the fund to be in our hands, the hands of the community. We all have the money in our hands, in our pocket, in investments that we have made, in buildings that we've built, in food we bought, in houses we live in cars we are driving, in alcohol or any other thing that we do. So I want us to understand the serious and the importance of this business game. It should expose your mind. It should open your mind to start to understand that MMM is not magic. MMM is pure mathematics. And when the pluses of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are not working, there won't be any positive answers. If the PHs are not working, there won't be GHs. We just have to understand it. That's the importance of this business game, to open our eyes to reality. It's not hocus pocus. It opens you, it makes you understand it. There's no magic. It's just on pure basis of pluses and minuses. So I still appreciate each and every one of you. You are better than people who has decided not to present or have been avoiding to present, who keep being responsible, because MMM is responsible. MMM is our uniting forces. Because of MMM, I come to know you, Joseph. I come to know you, Azubike. Come to know you, Ngozi. I come to know you, um, Uju. Every one of you is through this. The BC is through MMM. I've come to know you and all that. So we have to be serious on what we should be doing at any particular time in MMM. PH is very important. To provide help, providing help is very, very important. If we don't provide help, we can't get help. Just like you have seen in your presentation. Any one of us refuses to do what he's supposed to do, it starts to affect the entire community. We should not hold MMM responsible. We should not hold our community responsible for any loss. We are the ones that are sabotaging our system. We are the ones that are killing the system. The ideology says we should always provide help or donate with our spare money, but people go out of their way to go and start doing some funny things, creating multiple accounts and start misbehaving. So let the insight or the good news of or the knowledge we grab from this business game be very important in our hearts and in our mind, and we should transform this knowledge to other people so that they will start to understand, drop this culture so that they will start to grow with it and understand it. I wouldn't want to take much more of our time. We'll have to stop here. But in all, I appreciate your presence and I appreciate your presentation tonight. I will be typing the email that you send this presentation to. That email. So kindly address anything you're putting up there official. So remember in your presentation, as you said, you had a slide, you make a list of the names of people in your circle, because that is what I will use and mark your last task. And if I don't mark your tax in tax 7, that means you did not do the business game. And if you do not do the business game, you will not be issued a certificate and you cannot be upgraded. So let's tell our colleagues, our schoolmates that business game presentation is very important. So once I stop the broadcast now, I will type in your presentation too. You have from now and tomorrow to do that. Remember that MMM is responsible, that we should always uphold that responsibility in our personal life. MMM does not just stop in our Marvel, our way of life and our understanding of the society at large. Thank you.